Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is an M7 Priest, the Tier 3 American SPG, and it's on the North Spawn of Mines and being commanded by David G671. Oh, and he's getting a nudge from behind by that Vespa, who's decided to park in the same bush. That's not a very good idea, Sunshine, because if somebody decides to fire a shell in there, he'll get two SPGs instead of one, and you can't bully a priest into moving elsewhere. Right, okay, so he's set up, he's ready to go, and two of the enemies have made their way into the donut already. Oh, that Panzer 1C is on his side. Can he get a kill? He does! Yes! 179 hit points, beautiful shot. Right, the M7 Priest has got a 105mm howitzer. Originally, the stock gun is an M3, but the top gun is an M2A1 105mm. And the M7 first saw service at El Alamein in 1942 with the British Armed Forces. Some of them were sent over and used by the British Army with the 105mm howitzer, but because the British tend to use different calibers, they had to buy all the ammunition as well from the Americans, and eventually that led to the design and creation of the Sexton, which had a 25-pounder howitzer, which is one of the standard British guns. Right, fires a round in clutch. Oh, lovely! He clips that Locust on the side, 67 hit points, and he's taken out, so he picks up the damage assistance off him. So, one kill already, one assist. Can't hit that tank, it's behind the donut. But let's have a look at quick counter battery. Can you see the enemy Arty? Well, we're looking for the tracer. No, nothing yet. There are a few places he could fire, but he's going to hold fire for the moment. He's got a target. It's a Swedish tank destroyer, the IKV-72. He's on the move, but he's fairly slow. Rounds out. That must have been near it. He hasn't got much of a splash. Not with this this caliber, but he can still do a fair bit of damage. Now, reload time normally would be about 20 seconds, but he's got it down to 17.3. Target, Panzer 3E, rounds out. Oh, he tracks him, and he goes down. I'm not sure if he actually... I'm pretty sure he did track it, but the Panzer 1C picks up the kill. Okay, now, the enemy are down by one tank, but they're still putting up a good defense. They've lost control of Donut. That Panzer 1C's taken charge. Oh, there's a target. It's a BT-7 Art. Now, that's the one with the artillery gun. Pretty deadly they are. But it's a very difficult shot because he's just hiding behind that rock. Now, a T-29 has just entered the Donut. I don't know if he spotted that, but the Panzer 1C is probably going to notice very, very shortly. Yep, there he is. And he's going after the Panzer 1C, who's oblivious to the fact that there's an enemy right behind him. Let's see if David G can do something about it. Round out. Oh, it overshot. Oh, Panzer 1C, watch out. You're going to get shot. No, he is aware. Oh, but he is taken out by the M7 Priest of the enemy team. And that T-29 is going around now. Now, can David G hit him? I hope so. Round out. Ah, yes, he gets him. 77 hit points. Went in the side. Looked like it hit the rear side of it. And the BT-7 Art came out from behind his rock, and he was wiped out by the BT-7. Now, there's an MG3 FT. They can hit him. That's that Chinese tank destroyer. It's a narrow aim, but I'm pretty sure he can get it in there. The enemy Arty's been spotted. The M7's down in grid square K4, and he's just been taken out. Actually, that was the Vespa on the enemy team. So there is still an enemy Arty in there. Well, I heard a whish there of an Arty round. I think that came in from the Vespa, firing at the bushes in the enemy cap area. Yep, I think that David's going to try a shot at one of the bushes himself, and he's picked the other bush. Or is he pre-aiming? He was pre-aiming to have a look. Now, there's only two enemies. The M36FT, which is the... M3G, rather, I should say, which is that tank destroyer there, who's pulling around now because he knows that T-29 is coming up behind him. Rounds out. Oh no, it hits the rock face. T-29 will get him. It does. So that just leaves one remaining enemy, the M7 Priest. And that T-29 needs to be careful because if that Priest is inside of him, he could take him out. But at the moment that Priest fires, he probably will be spotted. The question is, where is he? Which bush? It's very likely he's behind one of them. Now the Vespa is firing rounds in behind that building. And David G decided to do the same. No joy there. He's got plenty of ammo left. 58 rounds. There's another bush at the back there. Round out. Nope. The T-29's moving closer. He's capping out now. Oh, there he is. There's the M7. Okay, the M7 is behind the building, but he's actually over the other side, and it's a very difficult shot. But David G fires a round in, and he does get a critical hit, and the M7 is taken out by the T-29. And that's the end of the game. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that one. Well, it's a first class tanker for David G S671 in the M7 Priest. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7 in that one. And we can see the targets he struck there. Now, if we have a look at the team scores, well, he came third on damage, 516 hit points, and he came joint third on kills with 2. The T-29 managed to get 7 in total. That was the one, I think, that was capping out, yes. And when it came to base XP, he came third with 462 experience points. He fired 13 rounds, got 1 direct hit, 1 penetration, and 6 splash. Did damage of 516 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 6 of the enemy, but killed 2 of them. He also did damage assistance of 200 hit points when he took out the Locust, or damaged the Locust, and I think also possibly on the Panzer III, because he did track him whilst the Panzer 1C was killing him. He also, on a premium account, he received 14,975 credits, and there's a holiday ops bonus in there as well, so he took away 19,018 in total. And he received 693 experience points, and there's a holiday ops bonus, and it was ×2 for the first victory, and he had a personal missions payout as well, so he took away 2,266 experience points in total. And yes, that was a very nice battle in the M7 Pre. Shows how powerful it is. It's built on the chassis of an M3 tank, so it is quite robust, and you can ram kill with this. I've done it in some battles on Himmelsdorf. If you ever come across a light tank, don't be afraid to ram kill him, because you can. And because after all, this is basically a medium tank with a very big gun on it. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in the next video.